listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when?
Horizon Zero Dawn's story made a huge impact on a lot of people, and the parts that focused on and unraveled the mysteries of the old world and how it was destroyed were, well, without a doubt, the highlights of the entire experience. Not just because they were shocking, momentous reveals, but also because they were executed so well. Operation Enduring Victory and Project Zero Dawn were both central to the game's plot and answering its biggest questions, and it goes without saying that they're going to continue to be crucial to the series' story as it moves forward. As such, ahead of Horizon Forbidden West's looming launch, here we're going to take a look back for a refresher and go over Operation Enduring Victory and Project Zero Dawn and what they both entailed. The reason Operation Enduring Victory and Project Zero Dawn even had to be thought of in the first place was, of course, the Pharaoh Plague, when a swarm of peacekeeper machines built by Pharaoh Automated Systems, or FAS, went rogue. It kicked off a rapid domino effect that swiftly led to the destruction of the planet's entire biosphere. The machines were nearly impossible to hack into. They consumed biomass as fuel, and they could self-replicate and bring other machines under their control, which meant their army was constantly growing at an exponential rate. It was projected that within 15 months, the Pharaoh swarm would consume the entire planet's biosphere, ending all life. Operation Enduring Victory was put into place primarily as a means to prolong that timeline. The people in charge told the population of the planet that, led by Dr. Elizabeth Sobek, the finest minds in the world were working on Project Zero Dawn, supposedly a superweapon that would end the machine threat permanently. Claiming that it would take several months to finish work on Zero Dawn, they rallied all of their fighters behind its cause, telling them that they needed to do everything they could to buy enough time for Sobek's team. That was Operation Enduring Victory, but its true purpose was something else entirely, and known only to a chosen few. When Elizabeth Sobek first identified the threat of the freshly discovered glitch in the Pharaoh swarm, she realized quickly how dire the situation was. On Ted Pharaoh's own orders, the FAS machines had been built with the best possible security against hacks and overrides, while Pharaoh hadn't allowed any backdoors to be built into their systems either. That meant that simply to brute force their way through the encryption protocols and bring the Pharaoh machines back under control, they would need quite some time, which, of course, they didn't have. With their combined abilities of self-replication and consuming biomass as fuel, the machines would eradicate the entire planet before anyone could deactivate them. And so, Sobek thought up Zero Dawn, only it wasn't a superweapon. The fiction that was spread about how Operation Enduring Victory needed to buy time for Sobek's team to build that weapon was simply propaganda. What Zero Dawn actually was, and what Sobek's team needed time to create, was an ambitious, fully automated underground network of vaults and closing of manufacturing facilities. Since there was no weapon that could be built fast enough to stop the machines before they consumed the entire planet, Project Zero Dawn instead took a more long-term view. Governed and operated by an AI called Gaia, Zero Dawn would take as long as it was needed, even after the entire biosphere had been erased, to brute force the codes that were needed to shut down the Pharaoh swarm. Once that was done, Gaia would begin using its cloning and manufacturing facilities to begin terraforming the planet once more, before reseeding and repopulating it. It was an ambitious project that would continue to work beneath the planet's surface long after all life had been destroyed, with a long-term view spanning potentially thousands of years, in an effort to restart life on the planet and restore it to its former state. For that, Gaia was given multiple sub-functions, 9 in total. Minerva was the AI sub-function that oversaw the deactivation of the Pharaoh swarm, while also building transmission towers around the world to broadcast the shutdown codes when they were ready. Aether was tasked with detoxifying the Earth's atmosphere, and Poseidon would do the same for the planet's water bodies. Meanwhile, Apollo would archive a massive repository of human culture and history and was responsible for educating future human generations about the world prior to its destruction by the Pharaoh swarm. Then there were Artemis and Demeter, tasked with reintroducing the planet's flora and fauna through preserved genetic stocks. Hephaestus, meanwhile, served a crucial purpose as well, building machines and underground cauldron facilities that Gaia would then use to terraform the Earth. Eleuthia, meanwhile, reintroduced the human species into the planet through preserved genetic stock and cloned and raised them in underground cradle facilities. Finally, there was Hades, who was there primarily as a reset button of sorts. If terraforming efforts ever proved to be unsuccessful in terms of being incapable of sustaining life, Hades would reset them, essentially destroying the planet's biosphere again, and then giving Gaia the chance to start over. Operation Enduring Victory and Project Zero Dawn were both successful for the most part. The former was able to buy enough time for the latter to be built and put into place, and Zero Dawn did succeed in shutting down the Pharaoh swarm, terraforming the planet, and reintroducing life centuries later. One crucial element of the project, however, was sabotaged. Ted Pharaoh, the founder of FAS, had become increasingly unhinged due to his guilt and the time after the Pharaoh plague was discovered, and would ultimately go on to destroy Apollo and its entire repository of human history and culture, driven by the belief that future human generations shouldn't know about the past so that they don't end up making the same mistakes. That, of course, explains why people in the world of Horizon Zero Dawn have no knowledge of the world as it existed before the apocalypse, or how and why it was even destroyed. Again, given how crucial both Operation Enduring Victory and Project Zero Dawn are to the story of the entire series, it goes without saying that both are going to be crucial elements of the overarching story in the upcoming Horizon Forbidden West as well. And who knows? Maybe there will be even more startling new revelations that will reveal much more about them. There's plenty of Horizon's pre-apocalypse world that we still don't know, and we can't wait to see what new details Forbidden West brings to light on that front.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss.
So what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below, and if you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.